Good morning, dear friends. Yes, Lupi, good morning. Let us welcome the new day together because God is inviting us, what, Lupi? To a new beginning. Yes. And a new beginning is always an opportunity to reset. Maybe what we did yesterday wasn't the most appropriate thing, right? We never know. But today is a day to cleanse the heart. Chapter 36 of the book, Words of Life Eterna. It titles Pure Heart, Emmanuel. Through the medium, Chico Xavier writes to us, do not let your heart be troubled. This is Jesus saying, as registered in John 14:1. Do not let your heart be troubled. Keep your noble and pure heart with you. The Lord didn't say, do not let your surroundings be obscured. He didn't either said, do not let your cloud shadow your pathway, because no individual in the terrestrial experience will be able to march constantly under cloudless skies. Each cradle is the beginning of a laborious journey for the soul in need of experience. No one will escape the obstacles. The ominous past for the majority of us earthly travelers will raise in the territory of our own inner ghosts that we left behind, wandering and unburied, who will express themselves in those we hurt and injured in the past. Today, they come back to us in the face of inflexible creditors, requesting reconsideration and redemption, service and payment. Thus, you will not go through the world without storms, cloudy days, without the gall of rough trials, and without the harassment of temptations. Seeking the good, you will travel as it is just, among rocks and abysses, swamps and hawthorns. However, the Master recommended to us, do not let your heart be troubled, because the pure and fearless heart is a guarantee of a clean and upright conscience. And whoever has a clear and upright conscience overcomes all disturbance and all darkness by bringing within themselves the radiant light for the path. Right, Lupi. Friends, Emmanuel is saying from experience, when you read the novels 2,000 years ago, 50 years later, Hail Christ, when we hear the story of renunciation, several reincarnations of his, and we'll see throughout the books, lives of trials and atonements, expiations. So inevitably, storms will come. There will be rocks. There will be obstacles. There will be hawthorns. No. But the Master recommended to us that inside we find this clean, upright conscience. And you may say, but Vanessa, I don't have a clean, upright conscience because I'm not perfect. You're right. None of us are. But at least, Lupi, come here. But at least, he is saying to us, we today are really walking the line. In the past, we didn't. And maybe it's a close past. But today, we will have a pure, fearless heart because we'll say, God, I no longer want to be a thief. I no longer want to lie and cheat and betray. I no longer want to be selfish and a psychopath. A parent who doesn't want to parent. I no longer want to be a husband or a wife, a spouse that doesn't want a marriage, but is in a marriage. I no longer want to be a bad employee or a bad boss because now I care for the people at work. No longer. But we need a decision. From when we were tormented to come to this day when we have clean, upright conscience, we need a decision. And we can only make a better decision if we seek the light. And Emmanuel is bringing us the light, and we need to face courageously ourselves and say, let me stop the torments of my life. Let me stop competing with people in my life. Let me stop all this jealousy and envy and spite and the 10,000 things that we feel. Because now I am fearless and I'm pure in my heart and I seek the good. And as Emmanuel says, when we are in that alignment, we overcome all disturbance and all darkness, bringing a new radiant light to our path. Isn't that interesting? Think about this, friends. It's a new way of being. But we need to leave the torment and enter potentially existential conflicts, which is a sign that we are already aware. But then leave these conflicts to conquer a pure, fearless heart because we say, I take charge of my past. I'm not going to blame my neighbor, my relative, my child, my husband, my daughter, my wife, my boss, my colleague at work. I'm going to take charge of my life. And I'm going to take the consequences of my actions. Let us meditate on this and open pathways of hope. The new days are coming ahead. Better days. Thank you, God, for this wonderful message that is bringing to us new awareness. Thank you for new beginnings, new years, new moments. We want to feel the blessings of your presence. We want to feel the gift of this day, which is a true present We want to be present in this present moment, recognizing the 10,000 blessings of our life. Rejoice in the difficulties and the troubles. Thank you, God, for being with us always. We visualize the illuminated hands of the good spirits, the spirit doctors, nurses, and therapists applying onto us the energy medicine that we need for the mind and the bodies. So much mercy that they allow us to feel better, to heal, to recharge. We see our families receiving it. We see loved ones in the beyond receiving it. The healing that comes from you. And we visualize our homes and our whole planet enveloped in your loving light. Thank you, God, for the gift of this message that gives us a clear direction to the recovery of our souls. We feel your embrace and we say, we love you, God. May this day be illuminated, protected, always, and so be it. Yes, Marco Davis is saying, at least we're trying better little by little, right? You're right. But let's not forget, the better we do, the happier we'll be. So let's really strive to do better for our own sake. That's self-love and love for God. Let us feel the good. Right, Loopy? Come here. Come here. Yes, come here. Here, 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 here. And say, are you doing better? Being more obedient? Yes. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. And saying, yes, I am being a better girl. More obedient. And let's be obedient to God. Because God is everything, friends. Thank you, dear friends, DSP. Thank you, John De Rosa. Thank you, Marco Davis. Thank you, Slavic. Thank you, Tiago. Thank you, Lu. Thank you, Sirwina. We wish you all live and on demand a beautiful day and night in God's love. Thank you, John. A big hug to you.